Hey everybody, it's Amy, your independent Scentsy consultant with Happily Scented Homes, and I'm back today with a vendor wax haul. My Lavender and Speckles July pre-order finally came in the mail. Super excited to sniff these and figure out if I have any new favorites. There are some repurchases in this one, but I did order a lot of newer scents that were newer to me because I've only been ordering from Lavender and Speckles less than a year now. So a lot of these are new. And I think some of these were like brand new at like from the get-go because they're like new blends she came up with. But I did already unbox it and I've had them air out a little bit so that way they could sit for a second and then I could sniff them. So if you don't know about Lavender and Speckles, it is a vendor wax company. Beth and her husband Matt own it, and honestly, it's a really good wax company. I'm glad I started off my vendor wax journey with the company because I've enjoyed a lot of her different blends, and she does pre-orders, I think like every 2 months or so. So this was her fall pre-order that she had for July. So I ordered a lot. I went unhinged because I knew this was going to be my last order from her for the year. So I did order more than what I would typically order. So she does give you an invoice with every order. And then also on the invoice, she does tell you about the warm date. She'll actually list it here. So we can start to enjoy these scents after October 1st. So we still have about 2 weeks for these to sit and marinate and get all, I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah, marinate. She does also include a thank you card, and on the back of the card are her melting instructions depending on what formula you choose. I chose the shape bags, but she does have a new formula. It's an olive oil wax that she offers into souffles, tubs, or loaves. So that is on here as well, if in case you get that formula. And then you can find her on social media by using that QR code. And then she does also attach her business card, which she does have a website and her email as well. And in this pre-order, she was handing out pens. So we've got a nice gnome Thanksgiving pen, which is awesome. All right, I ended up getting 25 blends. So we're just gonna get right into it. First off, I got a sample, which is a very generous sample. It's one of her shape bunts. This one is in Donut Shop Paulo Sweet Woods. So I have had her just normal Donut Shop Paulo, and I do enjoy that one. This is definitely Donut Shop Paulo, but then it does have like a Sweet Woods, and the woods is not really embery or fire or charred or anything like that. It's more of like a woody tree, in my opinion, but not like a Christmas tree. This is enjoyable. I think I'll definitely enjoy this in my office where I only have one bunt, but I do enjoy Donut Shop Paulo by her, so I'm assuming I'll like this one as well. All right, we're gonna like put them over here because I've got a lot right here, and yeah, okay. So one of my repurchases is banana nut bread and buttercream. This was in the first order I ever did with Beth, and I absolutely fell in love with this one. I love banana wax. Love it, love it, love it. And Scentsi's banana nut bread has never worked for me. I've never been able to get it to perform. I've done large spaces, small spaces, tons of cubes, less cubes. It just doesn't work. Winter, fall, spring, summer, it just doesn't work for me. And I've always wanted a banana nut bread scent. And this one hits all my checks. So it's basically just banana nut bread and buttercream. Nothing more, nothing less. Oh my God, it's so good. I love her banana nut bread buttercream. And it performs really good. I completely have used up all of my previous bag, so now I'm restocked on banana nut bread and buttercream. So I would totally recommend this if you like bakery and or if you like banana nut bread or banana scents. So. Another repurchase was gardenia and apples. Again, another one that I picked up in my first ever order and absolutely fell in love with it. It's got fresh gardenia blossoms, juicy apple, and cashmere cedar. I love gardenia and I love apple. And that's all you get. It's like a beautiful, like if The Secret Garden, like the movie, if it could have a scent, it would be this. Oh, it's so good. And the apple is very prominent, very juicy, very sweet. Goes extremely well with the gardenia. And the cashmere cedar, I really don't get much of that. It's more of like a base note. But very enjoyable. If you like apple or floral scents, definitely a recommendation there. Coastal Pine Cones. I've had this before and absolutely love it. I love her pine cone blends. They're really good. Coastal Pine Cones is roasted pine cones with a hint of lemon, marine air, and sea grains. Oh, it's so good. It literally smells like a rocky shore of a Maine beach, like in the early spring or late fall. Oh, it's so good. Don't be like on edge with the lemon. The lemon is not very strong in here. You mostly get the sea salt, marine air, and then the roasted pine cones and a little bit of dewiness from the sea grains. Oh, I think the lemon is more just brightening it up. But I love Coastal Pine Cones. Would totally recommend it to anybody who was newer to lavender and scents and needed something to try. I think that's it for repurchases. I think everything else I've never had before. Yeah. Okay. So we will get into the new stuff. Apples and pine. This one's got mac apple, roasted pine cones, and a hint of pumpkin pie spice. So I love her roasted pine cones, and I love apples, and I love anything about pumpkin. So I'm sure I'm absolutely going to love this. And Dazzling Scents for Chris, she did her haul for her July pre-order, and she mentioned something that like really resonated with me, that obviously we're going to be loving everything that we picked out because we based it off scent notes that we prefer. And sometimes we have wild cards in here, and I do have several wild cards in here that I did pick up knowing that I was doing a larger order. But obviously, if we're going off of our own scent preferences and our scent likes and dislikes, 9 times out of 10, we're going to enjoy these blends. We're not going to pick out something that we absolutely hate. Like, I'm not going to say, oh, I'm going to get all of her Nashi pear oil. No, because I hate Nashi pear. We all know this. We all know that. So if I keep saying, oh, I like this, I love it, there's a reason why. I picked it for a reason. So let's see. Oh, that's lovely. You definitely get that sweet mac apple, and the roasted pine cones is definitely there. It's a base. You're mostly getting the sweet mac apple and the roasted pine cones. And the pumpkin pie spice, I get a little bit of spice, but it's more of like a powdered spice. It's not really reading pumpkin too much. I'm mostly getting the apple and the roasted pine cones, but I'm all for that. So this was really nice. Glad I picked it up. It's definitely an Amy scent. So, all right, autumn flannel. So, oh, and also there's like 5 in here that my mom picked out that I necessarily didn't pick out, but my mom picked out. So I will let you know when those 5 scents come up. So this one is autumn flannel, and it is cozy autumn flannel blended with smoked cedar and Palo Santo. So I've been really enjoying Palo Santo and Vendor Wax, and lately Scentssy's been putting cedar like in everything, and I've been enjoying it. So I did get this one, and I kind of wanted to try out a Vendor's like flannel, like autumn flannel. So this smells like a lumberjack. Yeah. This smells like a flannel plaid shirt worn by a guy, and he was just standing by like a campfire. So he still got like some smokiness like on his clothing. Not bad. Not bad at all. Well, that wild card worked out perfect. All right. Fig and Woods. When I saw the pre-order list, she had several fig scents listed. And we all know I enjoy fig. Love it, love it, love it. All right. So Fig and Woods has Harvest Fig, Cashmere Woods, and Tonka Bean. All right, definitely get the fig. But it's more of like a plummy fig, like a plum apple fig I'm kind of almost getting. Cashmere Woods is just making it creamy, but I am getting the Tonka Bean, and I do enjoy Tonka Bean. So it's more of like a plummy fig apple with some Tonka Bean and like creaminess to it. Not bad. I think this definitely needs a little bit more time to sit and marinate. It is smelling a little bit lighter, but the majority of what I'm getting right now is creaminess and the fig, but it's coming off as like a plummy apple fig. Leaves and Smoke. This is one my mom picked up. So this is not my choice. My mom picked up this one. But Leaves and Smoke has smoke cedar, oud embers, clove, cedarwood, spearmint, patchouli, amber with leaves type, and a hint of evergreen. So the only thing in that scent description that I would enjoy would be clove, spearmint, and evergreen. So let's see. But this is like everything that my mom loves in wax. So there's a reason why she picked it out. Okay, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. You definitely get the smoked cedar and the oud. That is very heavy in here. But you also do get that patchouli and some warm amber. But then you get hints of minty evergreen. It's not strong. I don't think the evergreen or the spearmint is going to be coming out. I think it's just cutting down the sharpness of all those other woody elements, like the oud and the cedar and the patchouli and all that. It's not horrible, but I think if you like those earthy, hippie scents, that you're definitely going to like this one. So that's Leaves and Smoke. All right. Cowboy Cookies. Sugar cookies blended with maple bourbon, cinnamon spice vanilla, vanilla buttercream, and smoky firewood. So I love sugar cookies. I like maple, and I like vanilla buttercream, and I do like firewood. So we shall see. Oh yeah, this is like a cinnamon sugar cookie with some vanilla icing, and you're like eating it next to a fire, like a campfire. Yeah, I actually like this. The cinnamon sugar cookie dough is really prominent. And then you do get like the vanilla icing. I'm not getting maple bourbon though. Maybe that will come out later as it sits in and cures. But I'm not getting much of the smoky firewood either. So I think if maybe maple bourbon turns you off, or maybe the smoky firewood would be something that you wouldn't particularly like, I don't think you would be too off-putted by the fragrance, because there is a lot of bakery that kind of takes that edge away from the other two scent profiles. So that's Cowboy Cookies. Brown Sugar Figs and Marshmallow Buttercream. Another fig one I was super excited to try from her. This is fig, orchid, brown sugar, fluffy marshmallows, and vanilla buttercream. Oh, this is good. This smells just like Scentsy's French Kiss. If you guys are missing Scentsy's French Kiss, this is pretty much 3/4 of that scent put together. The only thing you're missing is the coconut that's in French Kiss. But everything else is in here. This is lovely. This is a great bedroom scent. I could see myself warming this year round. It doesn't necessarily read fall. I'm predominantly getting the fig and the marshmallows and the orchid. I'm assuming as it sits, it's going to get stronger, but this definitely gives me French Kiss vibes by Scentsy. So I would say if you are missing that scent, definitely get yourself some brown sugar fig and marshmallow buttercream. It's practically a dupe, practically. Smoked pumpkin marshmallow. Pumpkin apple blended with Fireside marshmallow and Smokey Firewood. So I like all of that. Ooh. This is like, okay, all right, hold on. This kind of reminds me, not that it's an exact dupe or anything, but it definitely reminds me of Apple S'mores by Scentsy. And also a little bit of Christmas Cuddles. Like that embery, like fireness, the firewood that you get from Apple S'mores and Christmas Cuddles by Scentsy. That's in here. And then with that marshmallow and then the apple, I'm really not getting much pumpkin. Wow, that surprised me. I was not expecting that. I was expecting this to be more of like a pumpkin marshmallow with like some sweet fire. There's no sweet fire in this. It's really a charred firewood. Like the fire is being put out and then you're getting that smoke. And the marshmallow isn't as sweet, but the apple is definitely here. So like I said, not an exact dupe, but I'm definitely getting Apple S'more and Christmas Cuddle vibes by Scentsy from this fragrance. And those two scents have not been available in like a long time, so. All right, Pumpkin Chai Latte Cupcake. This one is vanilla chai latte, pumpkin pie spice, white cake, and a hint of vanilla buttercream. So all of my favorite things. Oh yeah. Oh my God, this is so good. This is legit a vanilla chai latte with pumpkin pie spice and vanilla buttercream. Oh, that's delightful. Ooh, that's good. If Cozy Chai by Scentsy is too strong for you, this would be a good one to try because it's not very heavy on the chai. Like it's there, but it's not super heavy. You're getting all of it. Vanilla chai, you're getting the pumpkin pie spice, the white cake bakery. You're getting all of it. This is a really good blend. I like that. Glad I grabbed that one. All right, Comfy and Cozy. This was one of my mom's choices, but then I decided that I really wanted to try it too because everyone talks about Sweater Weather by Bath & Body Works, so I kind of wanted to see like what Beth's take on it was. So Comfy and Cozy is sweater, weather type, and flannel type, which I think is another Bath & Body Works one too. This is coming off very soapy to me. Why is that? Like, I don't know what the notes are for sweater weather or for flannel. But to me, this is reading more of like a laundry scent. I am getting soap. It's like a fall laundry fall soap. Like a generic one that you would just get like at Dollar General or something. It's not bad. It's not what I thought it was going to be, but I could see it being a nice bathroom, maybe even a bedroom scent. So that's Comfy Cozy. Blueberry buttercream cookies. I got this one since I love banana nut bread and buttercream. So when she had a blueberry buttercream and the cookies, I had to try it. So this one is blueberry waffles blended with rich vanilla buttercream and freshly baked cookies. Oh, that's good. That is good. Oh, you totally get the buttercream and you get the sugar cookies. The blueberry waffles is not very prominent, but I am getting a blueberry. But it's reading more like a sugary blueberry. like a fresh blueberry that's been like rolled, like wetted and like rolled into like granulated sugar. That's kind of like what I'm getting. But the buttercream is like the predominant like player here, but that's really good. I think this will be really great in the summertime too. It's not necessarily like a fall fragrance, but this would be really good to mix with like a strawberry note to like kind of give you like those blueberry strawberry parfaits, you know, that they make all the time in the summer. So happy to try that one. All right, that fall feeling. I had to get this one. Green apples blended with Cider Lane and Sweet Smoky Fireside Marshmallow. So I've never had her Cider Lane before, or that Cider Lane type, but this seems like it's an Amy scent. Oh yeah, it is. Oh my gosh, that's really good. Oh, that's almost coming off as candy. Like a sugary, syrupy green apple, like a green apple Jolly Rancher that's like broken down into a syrup. And you're getting I'm getting a very light cider, not a strong, heavy cider. But that extra sweetness must be coming from that marshmallow, but I'm not getting much Smoky Fireside. Oh my God. This is like if you had an apple cider and you took a green apple Jolly Rancher like stick and stuck it in the hot cider so it was melting that candy. That's what this smells like. This is really good. I'm really glad that I got that fall feeling. That's a really good one. Okay, blueberry sugar pancakes type. This one is fluffy pancakes, sugared blueberries, and a hint of caramel cream. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. It's definitely imitation blueberry, like super sweet imitation blueberry, like you find like in muffin mixes, like the box kind. But man, that caramel cream with it is just making it, oh my God. I'm not really resonating pancakes. I am getting like a doughy bakery like note, but it doesn't scream pancakes. But the sugary blueberry in here is very artificial blueberry that you would find like in all those box muffin cake, you know, bread boxes or whatever. But the caramel cream is just making this so different from any other blueberry scent that I've had. Wow, that, I mean, I knew I was gonna like it, but I didn't think I was gonna like it that much. Blueberry sugared pancakes. That was a win. Okay, Ambrosia. I probably said that wrong. Salted caramel, Anjou pear, that's how you say it, funnel cake, cinnamon sugar, and whipped cream. So I watched Dazzling Scents with Chris's video on her July pre-order, and when she sniffed this, she said it reminded her a lot of whipped vanilla pear. And before I filmed this video, I did grab my whipped vanilla pear bars that I had and sniffed it, just to remind myself of what that one smelled like. So we'll see if I get that same vibe off of this. Yep. It is whipped vanilla pear. It definitely gives a vibe of that, but there's caramel in here, and the caramel is what makes it different from whipped vanilla pear. Oh God, this is fucking gorgeous. If you guys are missing whipped vanilla pear, or if you were dumb like me and didn't club it, Anjou Ambrosia is gonna be your alternative. Like I said, it's not an exact dupe, but it does give you a lot of that whipped vanilla pear essence. But this just elevates it to a different type of bakery scent with that salted caramel and then the funnel cake with that cinnamon and sugar. Oh my God, that is good. I am so glad I picked this up because we know I'm weary on pear scents, but I figured This one had the Anjou, so I figured I was safe. And I'm glad, because I would have been so sad if I didn't pick this one up. Oh my gosh, that's so good. That is so good. Oh my gosh. All right, Dark Woods. This was one my mom picked up. Worn leather, suede, rosewood, and iced vanilla woods. Now, I do enjoy rosewood and I do enjoy suede. I don't like leather and I don't like iced vanilla woods. So, I don't think I'm going to like this one, but we'll find out. All right, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. The leather is not predominant at all. Like, I can barely get leather. I definitely pick up the suede. The rosewood is in here, but it's not as sharp and aggressive. If you ever had Scentsi's Rosewood and Freesia, that one's super intense and strong, which I love. This rosewood is not that way. It's very subdued. It's sweeter. It's definitely a darker floral. And the iced vanilla woods is very prominent too. Yeah, I could see someone warming this like in their bedroom or like in their office or their den. Doesn't scream like fall, but I could see someone warming this in the springtime, like on rainy days and stuff. Not bad. I'm actually impressed that I don't hate it. Oregon Woods. This is another one my mom grabbed. Balsam, Fir, Firewood, and Rain. Now, I should like it because I like Rain and I like Balsam. So, no, I don't like it. It's the Firewood. Wow, that Firewood is strong. And it's reading like ash. It's reading like Firewood ash. And I definitely get an aquatic note for the Rain. The Balsam is not heavy though in here. And usually Balsam and Fir are very heavy tree notes. The Firewood is taking over this scent completely. If I was to warm this, I would probably have to cut it with something that's sweet, like a sweet floral or a sweet fruit, because that Firewood is intense. But if you like Beth's Firewood, I think you'll really, really enjoy this. But for me, Oregon Woods is not an Amy scent. But I can understand why my mom grabbed it, because it definitely is something that she would enjoy. Vanilla, pumpkin, marshmallow type. This one is sweet vanilla, buttercream, pumpkin pie, and ooey gooey marshmallows. I wanted to see if this one smelled like pumpkin marshmallow by Scentsy. It does not. It's actually a lot more better than pumpkin marshmallow. Wow, this one's super sweet. It's like fluff and buttercream frosting with a little bit of pumpkin pie puree. And you blended that all together. This is reminding me of fluff. That marshmallow is intense. It's super sickly sweet. Wow. It's good. I wish there was more pumpkin though. Maybe the pumpkin will come out. Like I said, all of these scents still need like 2 more weeks before I can warm them. But it's definitely better on the bakery side than Scentsy's pumpkin marshmallow. But Scentsy's pumpkin marshmallow has a lot more pumpkin to it and a little bit of smokiness. Where this one, I have no smokiness, very little pumpkin, but lots of the ooey gooey marshmallowy and then the buttercream frosting. So, all right, these are the last 2 that my mom picked up. Actually, no, this is the last one my mom picked up. And the other ones were my wild cards. Okay. French Bourbon and Oud. So my mom picked this up, but I have heard a lot of people rave about this. Dazzling Scents with Chris. This is one of her favorite scents by Lavender Speckles. There's no scent description. It's just French Bourbon and Oud. Whoa, that Oud is strong. Oh, this reminds me of incense. This is why my mom picked it out. My mom burned incense like my whole childhood. I don't get much French bourbon. The oud is taking over my nose right now. Hold on. Let me sniff that fall feeling again and clear out my nose. Nope, still all incense. That oud is strong. Maybe the French bourbon comes out when you warm it, but all I'm getting is the oud. If you like oud, you're definitely going to enjoy this one. But to me, it's like hippie, incense, wood, charred wood. Not an Amy scent, but I will warm it to give it a shot. Cranberry, clove, pine cones. I love cranberry and I love her pine cones. So, sweet cranberry, spicy clove, and roasted pine cones. Oh, this one's good. This is exactly what I thought it would be. It's her roasted pine cones, but then add sweet cranberries and a tinge of spice. Oh, it's going to be so good in November with Thanksgiving. Oh, glad I picked that one up. All right, I got leaves type. Everyone is always talking about leaves. Almost every vendor has a leaves type in their blends. So I wanted to try this one. This one is sweet leaf greens, fresh pine, dewy florals, and earthy musk combined with spiced apples. What am I smelling? Hold on. Okay. I'm definitely getting the spiced apples and the earthy musk. There is herbs in here. Like forestry. I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, it's not horrible, but there's just a lot going on with the scent that I think it might be one of those that kind of changes its scent profile as it's warming in your space. Like it might start off with the apples and the florals and then go down to like the dewy greens and then into that earthy musk later. So I don't know. But I definitely will try it. But it's definitely an interesting scent to my nose. All right, Blue Fireside, Smoke, and Apollo. I got this one because a lot of people rave about blue sugar. I know Steph the Scented Gemini has been on a blue sugar kick this year. So this one is Blue Fireside and Smoke and Apollo. It's got blue sugar, Fireside marshmallow, a hint of sweet pipe tobacco, and Palo Santo. Oh yeah, I'm definitely getting the sweet tobacco. I'm getting that sweet tobacco, and I'm getting a little bit of the marshmallow. The Palo Santo is like kind of like in the background, but I don't know what blue sugar is. Like, what is blue sugar? Let me know in the comment section. Like, what is blue sugar? What should I be like smelling if there's blue sugar in here? Is it just sugar? I mean, it's interesting. It's not really an Amy scent, but I do like the sweet tobacco with the marshmallow and the Palo. I'm just not sure what blue sugar is. Oh, this one. This I should have talked about in the beginning of the video. So this one is caramel banana nut zucchini bread with pecan pumpkin waffles. I had gotten a sample of the caramel banana nut zucchini bread in my last order from Lavender and Speckles. Absolutely loved it. So when I saw she was offering it, but blended with pumpkin pecan waffles, I wanted to try it. So it's banana nut bread blended with zucchini bread, and it's drizzled with caramel and maple sauce. Oh, it's so good. It's so freaking good. Oh my God. I could sit here and sniff this shit all day. It's the same banana nut bread oil from Banana Nut Bread and Buttercream, but then you add caramel like sauce from like McDonald's on their sundaes with some maple syrup and then the zucchini bread. Oh my god. This is so good. Oh my god, it's so good. That is caramel banana nut bread, zucchini, caramel banana nut zucchini bread, and pumpkin pecan waffles. That's a mouthful. Say that 5 times fast. And last but not least is one of the wild cards I threw in, Flowers in the Forest. So we've got Queen of the Night flower, which is black plum, white jasmine, and spicy ylang, whatever, on the base of dark woods and musk, roasted pine cone, Palo Santo, and fresh cut grass. So this is my wild card. Oh, I like this one. Okay. Oh, this is very woody. This is very dark. This smells like Lady Gaga if she was a wood fairy. If Lady Gaga was a wood fairy, whatever perfume she would wear, this is it. Oh, I like this one. Yep. I'm getting a lot of the roasted pine cone. I'm getting a lot of the fresh cut grass. And then I am getting that Queen of the Night flower. But it's not like an overbearing floral note. It's just right. It's like 3 Goldilocks and the 3 Bears. This is just right on the floral. Oh yeah. This is a perfume that Lady Gaga would wear if she was a wood fairy. Yep. Flowers in the Forest. I am for this. So I guess for new stuff, if I was going to repurchase any of these new things just based on my cold sniffs, let's see. Okay, so I have 6. I have 6 here that I would definitely repurchase just based off of my cold sniff impression, not on performance. So that would definitely be the Flowers in the Forest, Apples and Pine, Blueberry Sugar Pancakes, That Fall Feeling, Anjou Ambrosia, and the Brown Sugar Figs and Marshmallow Buttercream. So I would repurchase the 6 of those. And then the other ones, I'll have to warm them. But yeah, this is my July pre-order. I pretty much got a decent variety of scents that she had to offer. I stocked up on some ones that I've had before that I've really enjoyed. And I found out a week or so ago that I'm up for customs in October, which I did claim the spot because I think what I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and get a larger shape bag of like my coastal pine cones, my banana nut bread buttercream, my gardenia apples, my oceanside laundry. I'm going to get bigger bags of those because I really enjoy those blends, and I'll have them for spring and things like that to warm. And then there was a couple scents off of her samplers from the July pre-order that I wanted, but it was like only 1 or 2 out of the whole sample. So I didn't want to buy the whole sample. So those 1 or 2 scents that I wanted from the samplers, I'll probably add that to my pre-order. And then there's maybe like 2 on our master list that I want to try. And then I don't know what her Christmas pre-order is going to look like because that's not going to be out until like October. So I might pick or choose a couple on there. But that's like my idea for customs. I'm not going to go too big on it, but yeah. So let me know in the comment section if you ordered anything from the July pre-order from Lavender Speckles. What were the standouts for you? And are you going in on the Christmas pre-order? Let me know in the comment section. Thanks for always liking, commenting, and subscribing. And until next time, bye guys.